好彩冇坐巴士河啫，因為咧我啱啱問咗個Mr. Driver 咧，仲有成30幾分鐘先到啊！坐去都要坐成40分鐘啦。咁如果我坐嗰巴士河今日塞車咧，更加會耐添。本來我預咗好多時間出嚟嘅，但係咧喺嗰個Subway DDC 咧又係停咗成好耐。呢度咧就係 First Markham Place 啦。今日因為咧係 weekend， 所以人好多下。而家咧已經嚟咗 First Markham Place 個 food court 嗰度，本來想食啲嘢，但係咧已經差唔多到時候啦，所以咧就冇辦法啦。先去俾大家睇下啦。哇！你睇下呢間燒味店又係排隊，每次嚟都係排大隊。呢兩間燒味店我真係服咗佢哋生意好到咁樣嘅，真係。旺到嚇死你！唔係今日啊，次咧都係咁樣嘅。問你服未？或者嚟得太多華人唔係香港人咯。咁呢度係其中一部分嘅 First Markham Place 啦，佢好得意嘅，好似八角咁樣，好多個角落頭嘅。咁出邊就有好大嘅地方，好多餐廳。咁嚟呢度食嘢揾嘢，應該點都揾到間你喜歡啩，我諗。咁今日咧就喺First Markham Place 入邊，金庭園咧就有個年宵晚會，咩個牌恭喜發財，恭喜大家發財。咁咧佢話5點半，我好準時嘅，咁不過佢就未準備好，不嬲都係咁嘅咧啲宴會。咁我坐喺度影啲 video 俾大家睇下咯。From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Good King our land, glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee。唔知係咪偏見，因為主觀咧，我咁多國歌咧，我都係最中意加拿大嘅國歌。而家咧呢度有寫揮春啊，迎春接福。而家呢個酒會呢個 cocktail area， 咁多倫多市長都有嚟，不過我冇同佢影相。我而家將我個 cocktail room 開放咗啦，因為咧晚宴會開始啦。
So thank you for joining us. It means a lot if you're here. That means your friends and family that we can have this dinner together. But before we proceed with the formal part of tonight's event, we kindly ask the director of HKCC, along with our elected officials, to come join us on stage for a group picture. Because we realize that out of their very busy schedule, each of our elected officials are busy with different events, so we don't know whether we can have everyone at the same time. So we'd like to take a group picture with the...
而家佢哋影緊嗰個 group picture 咯，跟住就晚餐開始㗎啦。
The organizing committee, please stand up if you are the organizing committee. Please give them a good applause.
今日社區中心咧係一個非牟利由義工組成嘅組織啦。咁啊，要辦一個咁樣嘅晚宴咧，以我哋嘅人力物力嚟講咧，都係幾吃力嘅。咁所以咧，再一次俾啲掌聲頭先企起身嘅咁多位義工。
Yeah, thank you all the young people who have just risen Hong Kong. He's the Shadow Minister of Immigration. He's also the Vice Chair of Canada-China Relation Committee.
我哋有少少翻譯嘅嚇，咁啊多倫多嘅香港人社區中心咧，除咗係我哋想要令到香港人喺呢度安居樂業之外咧， 其實喺之前點樣可以能夠嚟到加拿大咧，都好重要。咁所以咧，我哋想介紹咧以下嘅幾位嘉賓喺加拿大嘅政府裏邊咧，其實我哋都好出力嘅。頭先我哋介紹個嘉賓咧就係 MP Tom Kanash， 咁啊佢係呢一個嘅即係家中關係委員會嘅副主席啦，同時間咧佢亦都係我哋移民嘅係 shadow 嘅即係話係影子嘅移民部長嚟嘅。
係啦 ，So another one will be James Basan MP. He's also our patrons of Hong Kong Watch. He's the Shadow Minister of National Defense and also the Vice Chair of National Defense Committee.
日本領事。
At last, we thank all of you coming to join our dinner tonight and support the community center. May this evening be filled with joy. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and support.
祝大家龍年行大運，心想事成，龍馬精神，萬事勝意。Wishing all of you Happy New Year of the Dragon. Wishing you good health, good wealth, good fortune, good politics. I don't think there's elections. I'm not going to go into that. The wish on that part. We don't know that yet. Welcome to all of you. 好多謝各位係 Hong Kongers Community Centre 咁多位係支持義務幫助香港人嚟到加拿大嚟到多倫多係樂居。The Toronto government under my government in this budget that we just approved have put in tremendous amount of money to build more housing. Because it's important that when you first arrive to a new place, that you have a good, decent housing that you can find a shelter over. That is very important. Affordable housing. We're building a lot of it. Also important to have public transit. I know you're going to get a car eventually, but before you do that, if you take public transit, we're investing in it. We're investing a lot in libraries. You need to check out the Toronto libraries. Because it has free Wi-Fi, it's not back online, and it's opening more hours and community centers. And later on, when you become a citizen, you'll be able to get into ROM, HEO, take the Via Rail across the country, mostly for a very big discount. So explore. We have in Toronto amazing ravines, beautiful place. It is a little bit cold, but dress warm. You will just enjoy it here. 大家諗開頭嚟與唔嚟加拿大，同埋好多親朋戚友可能都仲係喺香港，唔係容易一個選擇。你嚟到加拿大，唔係容易喺度適應，但係我知道香港人有勇氣。You have lots of determination to make where you work, where you live, a better place for everyone. And that's what Hong Kongers did. Fighting for democracy, fighting for freedom, fighting for self-determination. Thank you for all of you that are doing that.
Yeah.
我係70年代嘅香港人，喺度好耐，但係我可以今日係做到市長，呢度係加拿大就係你哋大家睇到，你只要係有心，係對個社區有貢獻，有個好清楚知道係想係對個社區同埋對個國家或者對個城市。係有乜嘢嘅改變，你無論係想做乜嘢，你一定都會成功，因為多倫多、安省、加拿大係會俾你好多機會。So on behalf of the City of Toronto, we welcome all the newcomers. We appreciate all your good work, Hong Kongers. in bringing economic vitality, your energy, your creativity, your determination, your passionate belief. And together we are stronger. And of course, when I look up, I feel the strength of Hong Konger right here in this beautiful place. Have a fabulous evening. Happy New Year! 祝大家龍年行大運。Thank you.
多謝市長，唔好走住，唔好走住。咁我哋抽 table prize. So now will be the table prize.
So we're dealing with the red gift bag on your table.
抽獎
It's still on. That is. Okay, so
第一個係唔係。
抽獎時間。
3號 ，Number 3，哇 ，Pierre Poilievre，每個台有3號啊。
okay, so if you have your personal number at your table, it's probably near your place setting. You say paper plate.
He won the
maybe
table
long
prize.
hand,
Yes.
Or the chopsticks. Okay, you have your personal number. Number 3 is the winner of that red bag
Wow.
with the Chinese calligraphy. That means prosperity, good luck.
哇，好多
Wait
嘢
a
喎。
second, there's a second gift. There's a second
Wow.
prize. Are you folks ready?
Okay.
好靚喎。
Okay, it's for your laundry. It's a bowl for your laundry. Both of them, right? Okay, both of them as a set. So that's for your. Okay. That's your set. Okay.
嗰個係一個環保洗衣球一套喎。
Yes, it's a milk tea.
港式奶茶茶包，仲有
Thank you. Thank you.
Dimensions。
It's produced here in Canada.
2號。
而家食飯啦，開始上菜啦。金平宴嗰啲菜咧唔錯嘅，我嚟過好多次嗰啲晚宴咧，真係唔差㗎。咁當然啦，要睇你點咩餸啦，但係嚟咁多次冇一次失望㗎嚇。而家鄭敬基唱歌。
我哋嚟啦！即刻起一個香港人嘅最喜歡係點樣㗎 ？OK， 你有冇啲 MP 睇嚟香港人嘅？然後先好冇？
我唔係咁中意食呢啲灼雞南花嘅，格高嘅手捧麵曲，酒杯烤糖糖。
其實一路都係我哋自己出錢出嚟做啦咁佢見到我哋咁咧就落咗個廣告，俾啲獎啲嘢。
The upcoming guests on stage, they understand that it's really hard for the Hong Kong community center to get any funding because we are actually working mostly for the newcomers that have yet to get PR in Canada. Under the current funding formula, there's no other government that can offer us the funding. So that's why we're fundraising here tonight. And they realize that since you guys are fundraising, so they are supporting us by placing that advertisement in
俾啲掌聲呢5位議員，多謝你。
That means a lot. That's the extra thing that they don't have to do, but they choose to do. Thank you.
So now we would like to invite the 5 MPs, some of them coming all the way from other provinces.
呢3個
Let's
議員
welcome
咧就
Tom Kimmich
出錢
MP
出
from
力支
Calgary,
持
嚟自香港嚟嘅 MP Tom Kimmich，
James Bassett MP from Manitoba,
嚟自廣省嘅 MP James Bassett，
and Super from Calgary as well.
嚟自卡加利嘅 MP Superloy Majunda，
And Protocol MP from Philip Lawrence MP.
and also MP Philip Lawrence and MP Brad Redwell. Thank you so much for joining us.
咁啊，大家要打開嗰一頁。我聽好多人講話冇可能議員會賣廣告嘅喎咁佢哋真係聽到我哋香港年青人嗰個處境，咁啊覺得社區中心係好需要嘅，就落咗個廣告，每人夾咗錢㗎啦。再俾啲掌聲佢哋好唔好？
Greetings from the great people of Calgary Heritage. My name is Shuvaloy Majumdar. I'm honored to stand with my great colleagues from not just Ontario and out west, but from coast to coast. I want you to know that Canada's Conservatives have been standing with you for freedom for many years now. We know that in May 2020, when the national security law was imposed on the people of Hong Kong, that while the suppression of oppression from the CCP was placed on the people, the lamp of liberty burns brightly among the hearts of Hong Kongers in Hong Kong and here in Markham. Thank you. We know that there are many issues that are being felt by your homes and your communities in Markham and around the country. Least of which is not, perhaps the most important one is the MPF issue of trying to ensure that the CCP cannot extort your families by keeping them in Hong Kong. So Tom Kimmich and Greg McLean are calling to Parliament the financial managers responsible for keeping that capital in Hong Kong and keeping Hong Kongers in Hong Kong to try and find a faster way to bring them here to Canada and succeed. Please thank them for their heroic work. Last December, Jimmy Lai came through Ottawa. As you well know, his father is an iconic hero of the Hong Kong people, of the enterprise of the people, of the freedom that they represent, of the Apple Daily, an iconic piece of news that is so critical to all of us that the CCP are now trying to shut down. When he came to Ottawa, he made a petition to the leader of Canada's Conservatives, the leader of our official opposition, Pierre Poilievre. And he said, would you please make sure that the Canadian Parliament is the first parliament in the world to stand strong for the people of Hong Kong and for the call of Jimmy Lai's release. Without hesitation, Pierre Poilievre said, yes, absolutely, we will do whatever it takes as we stand in solidarity with the people of Hong Kong. So, I'll stop speaking now, but I will say I am honored to stand among a great company of people who will fight for the freedom of Hong Kongers yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So Hong Konger Yang Gong Hei Fa Char.
On as well, if she could get up here. Perfect. And it's just on behalf of all of us.
Anna 要幫我做好多香港嘅廣東歌，佢做得好。
been so supportive of the young people in Hong Kong, GU MP.
Yeah, from Scarborough Asian Court, our member of parliament from the Liberal Party, we've got the MP who, whether in Ottawa or in Ontario, she's been very supportive to the Hong Kong communities. Thank you.
大家好，新年快樂！元宵快樂 ，That's a new word for me today 我係葉嘉麗，我係代表士嘉堡內政局。I'm so delighted to be here, everyone. It's wonderful to see such a packed room celebrating Lunar New Year. Today we celebrate the Lantern Festival, which is on the last day of the Lunar New Year 2-week period. But we all know in the GTA that the Lunar New Year continues on with so many parties and dinners. It's just a great way to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. The dragon, some of the characteristics are power, action, and good fortune.
而家咧就係上緊湯羹咯，咁啊，中間咧就有舞獅啦，而家舞獅嚟啦。不過咧係喺嗰邊慢慢運動。
So this is the eye-dotting ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. The lions are quietly sitting down because it takes a certain person to give them the energy.
而家獅子要點睛先可以舞獅彩青。
In this country, many of you can now go home. Canada. We're going to ask you to help us dot the eyes of the lions. So this is to offer
佢哋話下一任加拿大總理會係
to the lions and Seafood Derek Chow to the Honorable Pierre Poilievre, so we can sit down and enjoy the lion dance performance along with all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, the lion dance performance by Seafood Derek Chow.
不過人太多啦，冇同佢影相，所以話好近坐喺我哋前面張台嗰度。算啦，我要睇舞獅啊！係咪好熱鬧啊？好多舞獅啊！我諗個獅子要等我哋嗰個保守黨嘅首領咧，同佢哋嗰個台嗰啲嘉賓寒暄完之後咧，咁先開始啦。我諗係。保守黨主下一任加拿大總理。 啊？
And the reason why we use lettuce is the pronunciation of lettuce means good luck.
左手邊第二個咪我哋嘅保守黨政治咯，記得咯。
I'd like to share with you those good luck.
Please join me in welcoming the next Prime Minister of Canada, Mr. Pierre Poilievre.
我哋希望佢做下一個總理啦，下一任。
謝謝，恭喜發財，新年好，新年快樂。Thank you very much. Happy Year of the dragon which symbolizes strength, wisdom, and common sense. I hope this will be the year that common sense becomes common again in Canada. But before I get to that, let me take a moment to acknowledge some wonderful friends who've made this event possible. Eileen Caverly is here. Thank you very much. Jenny Wong, Joseph Sang, wonderful Canadians, and many of my beloved colleagues. We have the Common Sense Conservative Shadow Minister of Defense, James Bazan, is here. We have the Common Sense Conservative Immigration Shadow Minister, Tom Kimmich, is here. Common Sense Conservative, newly elected for Calgary Heritage, the Member of Parliament for my mother, Shuvaloy Majumdar. Shuv works for my mom. He's an employee of my mother, so that's right. So she calls him and tells him what to do, then she calls me and tells me what to do. And we have the great Common Sense Conservative Member of Parliament who's working on getting recognition of immigrant professional credentials, Brad Redicock, Common Sense MP. And of course, Common Sense Conservative Phil Lawrence, who's one of our associate finance critics, fighting for lower taxes. All of these Common Sense MPs share the values of Canadians from Hong Kong. The values of faith, family, and freedom. Values of hard work and tradition. Today we are bearing witness to ancient Oriental cultures that have been around for thousands of years, passed from one generation to another with meticulous care and total fidelity. This is something that we here in Canada need to admire and carry on. We live in a free country where no matter where your origins or what your traditions, you can practice them freely and celebrate them openly with acceptance and love. And that is the greatest thing about this country of ours. In fact, you know, I was born to a 16-year-old mother who put me up for adoption to 2 school teachers. And they taught me that in Canada, it didn't matter where you came from, it mattered where you were going. It didn't matter who you knew, it mattered what you could do. And that's the country that my wife came to as a refugee from Venezuela. It's the country we want for our kids and yours. But it's not the country we see when we look around us today. After 8 years of Trudeau, everything costs more. Work doesn't pay. You make it, he takes it. Housing costs have doubled. Crime, chaos, drugs, and disorder are common in our streets. And our parents and families are under attack by oppressive policies. But the good news is Canada wasn't like this before Trudeau, and it won't be like this after he's gone. Common sense conservatives are going to axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. We're going to bring in common sense laws that cap spending and cut waste so we can balance the budget and bring inflation and interest rates down. We're going to axe the carbon tax to lower your heat, gas, and grocery bills. We'll lower income tax, so hard work pays off with powerful paychecks. And speaking of paychecks, we're going to give immigrant professionals the freedom to prove they are qualified in their field by taking a new National Blue Seal exam to qualify so we can have more doctors, more nurses, more accountants, more engineers, and more paychecks for our brilliant immigrants who are too often shut out of their fields of specialty. We're going to require cities and municipalities permit 15% more homes with lower development charges, permitting and zoning delays, so we can build affordable homes and our young people can put roof overhead, start families, and have the next generation come along so that we can carry on these traditions for many years to come. We want those homes to be in safe neighborhoods. We are going to ban hard drugs. Ban hard drugs. Justin Trudeau and the NDP want to legalize crack, cocaine, heroin, and they want to give out taxpayer-funded opioids to keep people on drugs. Common sense conservatives are going to ban those drugs, and instead we're going to give treatment. We're going to give treatment and recovery services that help people get off drugs so we can bring our loved ones home drug-free. We're going to bring in jail and not bail for repeat violent offenders, take the repeat criminals off the streets and in the jails, and we're going to secure our ports to stop illegal drugs and guns coming in and stop from criminals from taking stolen cars out. That's common sense. And we're going to stand up for parents' rights. Parents should have the freedom to protect their kids and teach them about sexuality and gender. Parents, protect their kids. We're going to stand up for freedom here and around the world, the freedom of speech, by canceling Trudeau's censorship laws, by banning our MPs and ministers from any involvement in the World Economic Forum, from championing the free speech and the rights of Hong Kong and the people of Hong Kong, by standing up every day in every way to make this the freest country on earth. Free to do as you wish. Free to earn a good living, have a decent house, raise your kids with your own values, work hard and earn the fruits of your labor. Those are the freedoms that made our country the best on earth, and it's those freedoms that will renew that, and the freedom to sing songs. I have some terrible news. I came here planning to sing a song, but it is a Mandarin song, and everyone here is fluent in Cantonese, so I'm told I can't sing the song.
No, you can't.
Are you going to be able to sing along with me? How along with me will I sing a song? Okay, here we go. It's a New Year's song. 新年好呀，新年好呀，日黑大热，新年好，我们唱歌，我们跳舞，日黑大热，新年好。
Thank you so much, Pierre. I'd like to actually invite Eileen and the Conservative MPs to come up for a presentation of certificate from Mr. Poilievre. Eileen, would you?
係咪好開心？我哋呢個希望佢明年可以做到個總理啦。你聽到佢啲政綱啦，好啱我哋華人，尤其是香港人啊，大陸好多人嘅價值觀嘅。記住明年如果有選舉可以嘅話，咪投保守黨咯，選阿 Pierre 做新嘅總理。
Aileen, Benjamin, Max, and Jenny, please join in the photo. This is one group photo. So hopefully next year, it'll be an even bigger photo. And one more year, we'll be having this photo in Ottawa.
每個來賓都有封利是，就係我哋保守黨嘅總理主席 Pierre 送嘅。恭賀新喜。就係呢一張咯，每個人都有一張嘅。 係，我哋想要信封入邊就得呢樣嘢，同埋一個金朱古力糖，就係咁樣樣啦。你睇下靚女姐姐幾好人啦！
你個 channel 太多人，我驚嚇親。
佢送埋個槍俾我啊 ！Thank you。個個都出咗去 social， 冇人諗住食嘢添。唔該晒，唔該啦，唔該你啊！而家係魚，不過我唔中意食魚，我就係中意食海水魚、淡水魚，我唔中意食。
Hi everyone, my name is Daddy. It's nice to meet you all. And I was thinking about Hong Kong Castle, taking you guys on board. And up one here, please give a round of applause for your teacher, Muriel Andrews. Thank you.
而家就係龍蝦啦，不過都食唔落啦，我唔係咁大食嘅，食呢啲嘢。
The HKCC, the Hong Kong Community Center is direct.
同埋炒飯。
So I'd like to ask
伊麵同埋
our director General to
就冇啦，跟
kindly
住就甜品。
help us understand what HKCC stand for. 我哋俾啲掌聲，我哋希望以後咧，我哋每個月嘅活動咧都會見到大家，或者你可以揾方法咧支持我哋。咁我哋請咧，我哋即係有兩位董事最勤力㗎啦，做咗大部分嘅Jenny 咧幫我哋介紹下香港人社區中心。
大家好，首先多謝大家出席今日嘅元宵晚宴。呢個 event 咁成功啦，其實係真係多得一班熱心香港人去出席啦，去支持。咁香港人社區中心咧，其實喺2022年11月嗰陣時成立。咁我哋係希望透過社區中心有唔同嘅活動咧，係幫助到一啲新嚟加拿大，特別係多倫多嘅香港人。咁除咗提供個平台俾大家係交流認識啦，咁亦都係希望透過唔同嘅活動，可能好簡單係等大家揾到工作，或者係可以融入到呢度嘅社會。咁所以我哋喺過去1年多嘅時間咧，都有唔同嘅活動。咁我唔知道呢度有幾多嘅朋友係去過105 Gibson 出席我哋香港人社區中心嘅活動，可唔可以舉一舉手啊？如果你去過我哋105 Gibson 搞嘅活動，可唔可以舉下手？大家啲手舉高少少。好，10分好。咁大家俾下啲獎。
仲喺度抽獎。
Do we have a winner? Yes. Okay.
而家咧上甜品啊，上甜品食埋嗰個美點雙飛，我諗就係今晚就完結㗎啦。希望大家喜歡呢個年年月月不多謝收睇，記住俾多謝。而家等緊 Uber 咧就翻去 Mississauga 啦。今日咧就喺West Ham Place 錦田苑嗰度呢個元宵聚會，好開心，好開心。